Hey, crypto fans, it's Mike here at CryptoEase with Mike. And I'm your host, Mike. Yes, wild guess. And on my channel, I simplify crypto and DeFi for everybody, especially newbies like my mom. And in today's video, I'm going to help clarify what is the difference between a coin and a token. Now, let's get started. But if you're a newcomer to crypto, then probably I would just tell you there's no difference between the two. Don't worry about it, because as a newcomer to crypto, your job right up front is to just get some Bitcoin, maybe a little bit of ETH, but buy some Bitcoin. You've just started. You don't care about coin, token, any of these fancy words in crypto. So just go ahead and buy some Bitcoin. But if you're going to stick around for longer, then the difference between a coin and a token is that a coin effectively has its own blockchain, and it also serves as the token for the native currency for that blockchain. So for example, on the Bitcoin network, you use BTC or Bitcoin to pay for transactions, to pay for fees. On the Ethereum network, you'll use ETH or ETH to pay for your transactions and pay for your fees. Now, that's only specific to Ethereum. I can't use ETH on Bitcoin to pay for fees, and I can't use Bitcoin on Ethereum to pay for fees. So that's the coin represents the native currency for that blockchain, okay? The key difference is that it has an independent blockchain. And so, if we move on and look at a token, a token is different because a token is a crypto that doesn't have its own blockchain. And instead it operates on top of an existing blockchain. So, it could represent a variety of things. It could be utility, could give you access to a specific service or feature on a project or platform. It could be security, or give aspects of security like ownership, represent ownership and equity in a project or a company. And it could also give you governance rights. So an example might be Curve with their CRV token, which gives you governance rights in the Curve project, but not other projects. And yet that token operates on the Ethereum network. It does operate on others, but I'm trying to keep the example simple. It operates on the Ethereum network, but you cannot use CRV or the Curve token. You cannot use it to pay for fees. You cannot use it to pay for transactions on the Ethereum network. You have to use ETH or ETH, which is a coin. And so again, coin is the native cryptocurrency on its own independent blockchain, but a token operates on top of that existing blockchain, and it can have utility, it can offer security, it can offer governance. It could also be a collectible like an NFT or non-fungible token, basically unique digital asset. Don't have to worry about all these fancy terms, but if you do like these terms, then stay tuned, because I am dropping a CryptoEase with Mike Crypto Speak Decoder. That's a whole other video, not getting into it right now. Some examples of tokens could be CRV, like I said, for the Curve project, could be CVX with Convex Finance. It could even be Link with Chainlink, which is an oracle that operates on the Ethereum blockchain and provides data to smart contracts. Another one could be Tether with its USDT stablecoin. Now that stablecoin operates on the Ethereum network, but it doesn't pay for gas on or transaction fees on the Ethereum network. And finally, a fun little example could be Shiba Inu, whereas a SHIB token, again, operates on the Ethereum blockchain. It's a meme coin. It doesn't do anything else. And so the key differences, just to summarize again, is that if you're looking at, the blockchain, a coin has its own blockchain. A token operates on an existing blockchain. There's an independence factor. The coin is independent and native to its blockchain, like ETH on Ethereum or BTC on Bitcoin, whereas the token is dependent on the blockchain that it's built on. Now, to go beyond that, some tokens can operate on different blockchains because they've created portability, but that's a whole other video. So again, we're talking coin has its own blockchain, token operates on existing blockchain, there's an independence factor, and then also the purpose. So the primary purpose of a coin is that it's used as currency to pay for transactions and fees on its own blockchain, whereas a token can have a variety of uses that we covered. We said utility, security, governance, and even representing assets. And so I'll leave you with a final analogy, is that a coin is like a country with its own currency and infrastructure, whereas like a token, it's like a business operating within that country, using the country's infrastructure, but having its own purpose and rules. And it's that simple. Now, the one secret I wanted to give you right at the end of the video is that if you haven't bought Bitcoin and you're a newbie, you need to buy some Bitcoin. Forget about all this coin and token stuff. Go ahead and get yourself some Bitcoin. And so, thanks again for joining me here on CryptoEase with Mike. Be sure to like this video, pass comments in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel so you can get more fun content from me, Mike, your wonderful host, simplifying crypto and DeFi for newbies just like my mom. And be sure to check out the free resources in the description. I have some absolutely free resources on my Patreon. I also do have premium content on my Patreon that can help you go deeper into crypto and DeFi and strategies that can help you to be successful with crypto. So thanks again for joining me here. And that's it from me, Mike. Bye.